Vicki.
Hi.
So what do we need to plant these babies?
Well, we need a shovel and some water and some compost.
Okay. All right. Step one.
Red stripes, red cherry, red, orange, and brown in the first row.
What's the plan, Vicki?
So the plan is we're going to set everything down to make sure that we have room for everything here. We've got 7 yards here, so we're going to put 6 plants. Lots of room to actually grow and flourish, and that the other ones don't take over all of its space.
Perfect.
So we're going to plant that one first.
Is there a particular spacing that's required between plants?
Yeah, I like to do about 18 inches.
Okay.
4.5. So we're going to put the Tasmanian dwarf on the end here because it only grows up to about this high and it will be a little bush.
Perfect.
So all of the rest, except for the first one there, the tumbling top will be a small bush, and then these ones will need staking. You want to plant your tomatoes when you know that it's going to be at least 10 degrees that night. I'm sorting out right now the cherry tomatoes, the early tomatoes from the cherry tomatoes, from the salad tomatoes, and the beefsteak tomatoes. So they can each have their own row. We need to have enough space in between the rows of tomatoes so that we can walk through.
Perfect.
Color coordinating, so I've got a red, a black, a red, and a black zebra.
Cool.
All right, now we're gonna go for the beefsteaks. Is I put a handful of this compost in, and I'm going to mix it around and get it all mixed in good with the soil.
Nice.
And I want you to water that hole.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to take the plant and pop it out. And since this is a small plant, this is going to be small, so I'm going to keep that nice and moist there. Bring the soil in. And what this is going to do is, so it's going to help the roots. It's going to be nice and wet down there so that the roots want to go way down deep. You know that the next time it rains, that's good. That water is going to land there and it's going to water that plant. And we have the early orange stripe going in next. And like that. So again, we've got our tag here. And we're going to make our moat so that the water will stay here with the plant, and then you can water the moat, Mark. Okay, this one has a really long branch. And so what I'm gonna do with it, I'm actually gonna lay it down so that the branch doesn't break.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you're gonna plant it sideways?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take off these extra branches and I'm going to lay it down like this and bury it, because all of the way along those branches is going to actually grow roots. Dancing with Smurfs is a blue and green cherry tomato, and the green part turns brilliant red, and it's red and blue, and it looks like a Smurf. So we put the compost in, dug a hole, put the compost in, mixing the compost with soil all around. Then we want to water the hole. We're gonna take our Dancing with Smurfs and prune it just a little bit so that we can plant it nice and deep. So the moat traps the water in and around the base of the plant and makes sure that the roots of the plant get really watered and the ground underneath the plants get really watered. And so what is going to happen is that this plant, you won't want to water it for a whole week, so that the roots will start to grow down deep and look for the water down below, will help the plant survive a drought.
So your call tonight is at what time, honey? 7:30?